We were made to be courageous. We were made to lead the way.
Hello, my name is Jacob Dye and I live in Paulding, Ohio. I'm a freshman at our local high school and I also attend the United Methodist Church here in Paulding.
We were made to be courageous.
I'm a varsity cross-country runner and I'm also the starting catcher for our JV baseball team and I'm the backup catcher for varsity. I'm in the Ohio Model United Nations, which is just like the United Nations, but just for high school students in Ohio. We study all year for the conference in Columbus, Ohio. It's directly run by high school students. The board of OMUN is high school students, and then high school students completely run it. There's no teachers helping us or doing anything with that. And then I've been on student council ever since my 6th grade year with the junior high student council, and through now my freshman year with student council. I'm also a teacher assistant with Mr. Alvarez, who's my cross-country coach, and he teaches 2nd grade just with all the little kids, and I love helping those kids and see them. And then with church, I'm our youth group president, and then I'm also a youth delegate at our church annual conference. I've been on 2 mission teams with our youth group, and then I'm on the audio-video crew with our church. The main reason I participated in the 30-hour famine is because how we did it on Good Friday, which where we started it. Was really starting with our Last Supper, and I was just like Jesus with his disciples having the Last Supper and just knowing what pain he was going to go through the next day, and that's really what started our pain that day. And that little pain that we felt was nothing compared to what Jesus felt going through being backstabbed by not only a friend but a disciple, and then being hung on the cross and being doubted and everything, and then just how that pain he felt, we got a feeling for that felt, but we also got a feeling about how kids everywhere in this world are feeling every day, and just how much they struggle to do the simple tasks like carrying water or getting food for the family, and then doing the 30-hour famine also taught us how the facts about hunger. It taught us about how many kids are really hungry and how many kids can be helped and how many kids are being helped through World Vision. And I just really wanted to be a part of that and just really help out and really just take the extra step to help somebody. And praying is a good thing and raising money is a good thing. I've been doing both, and my dad's been to Kenya. My aunt and uncles adopted 2 boys from Ethiopia, and they're part of the reason why I wanted to help out, because just to hear the stories and see pictures of poverty and hungry kids everywhere just breaks your heart, and that's another reason why I wanted to go do that.
Lord, make us courageous.
The most important thing I've learned during the 30-hour famine is just how the pain the kids go through every day, and how hard it is to do the simple task, and then provide for their families with collecting food, collecting water, cleaning, cooking, everything they need to do to provide the family, and even how hard it is to fall asleep with the lack of nutrition. And the lack of nutrition doesn't really allow them to grow taller or stronger and to really be able to do more to provide for their families.
Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay. When you move.
Ever since I got my braces, I've slurped drinking or eating soup. My mom and dad always make fun of me because if I get a glass of water, I slurp because it's harder for me to drink because my lips stick out farther. And I mean, it's not embarrassing because everybody has that, but it is embarrassing at the same time because I'm making noise and just drawing attention to myself when I really don't want attention to myself.
You alone, higher than my side, high above my life.
If I could trade places with anybody for a day, it would have to be Johnny Bench, probably back in the 1975 season when the Reds won the World Series, and just to play in Riverfront Stadium and swing a bat and throw a baseball in Riverfront Stadium would just be a great honor, especially to play as one of the best catchers in baseball's history, and just to be able to throw a guy out at third without not even getting out of my stance, and just to be able to run the bases and catch for Doug Bear, whose mom is my neighbor, which is another funny thing about me. It would be just a lot of fun to play baseball in the Riverfront Stadium, especially playing Major League Baseball.
Light into my life. I will live for you.
My plans after high school are to go to college at Ohio Northern University or Indiana Wesleyan University. They're both great colleges, and I want to play baseball and college ball. And I wanted to major in criminal justice, but our friends who are police officers who said that criminal justice won't really help you your first couple years on the job. So I really lean towards the idea of going major in psychology, because that would help me just understand how people are reacting with their gestures, body gestures, and just to see if they're telling the truth or lying. And it also gave me the gist of how the scene is going to play out, and then also telling me if something's really wrong with their life and that they need help or they just need guidance, and that would where Jesus Christ can play in, and I can show them Jesus Christ and lead them that there is a better life beyond this life, and there can be a better life on this earth if you know Jesus Christ. And then I also want to be a big part of my church. I also want to be on the audio video crew with the church I go to outside of when I grow away from my parents and move away. And then I also want to be a big part of the mission teams, and just really, even though I'm grown up and not with a youth group anymore, I still want to be on mission teams and help people all around the country and world, and just do whatever I can to help Jesus Christ bring more people to Him.
Follow. Where you go, I'll go. Where you stay, I'll stay.
There are many reasons why I want to go on the study tour. One reason would be just to get that great experience, to see how kids just like me are struggling every day to provide for their families. They don't have the nutritionists we would have back in the States, and how hard they work even though they don't have the nutrition. And just to see that and to experience that would be heartbreaking, but it would also be a great experience to show that I can do stuff, and the money I have raised is really helping them. And just to see that money at work would really put joy in my heart, and just know that I'm helping God. And my mission, my love for missions have really started when my dad went to Kenya a couple years ago. Just to hear the stories and see the pictures, and just broke my heart just to see how kids my age or a couple years younger or older than me go through every day just to provide for the family. And then my uncle and aunt adopted 2 little boys from Ethiopia, Joshua and Daniel, and just to see pictures and hear stories from them really broke my heart again, and to say that I really need help, and with people helping them brings joy to them and tells them that people really do care about them and they mean something in this life, and there's a life afterwards with Jesus Christ. And I really just want to be a part of that, and I really want to show my youth group that we can do stuff even though we're 13 through 17. We might be young, but we can make a big impact on this world with Jesus Christ.
Jesus, friend of sinners, we have strayed so far away. We cut down people in your name, but the sword was never ours to swing.